Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper. Welcome back to the Gaming Lounge. It's time for World of Warships live stream number 37. That's right, 37. I don't know why I'm really keeping track. I guess it's more just to differentiate the different live streams from each other so that they don't all have the same title. I really wish YouTube and Twitch had an easier way to do this. I don't have to keep trying to remember which one we're on. The number keeps getting higher and 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 higher, which is a great thing. However, it's hard to keep track of. Anyway, as with all of our live streams, we're going to start off with our streaming schedule. So today is the 16th of June, 2018. It is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or Central Daylight, whatever it is. It's 6 p.m. where I'm at. Our next live stream is going to be next Thursday, the 21st of June, 2018, at this same exact time, 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to say it that way. Central Time in the U.S. Man, okay. So I hope to see you guys there. Also, after this live stream, if you guys are interested in seeing some tank action, join myself and most likely Moon Puma, Land Warrior, Mastfire, and maybe even some others after this live stream for some War Thunder Ground Forces action. That is always comedy gold. So feel free to hang around after that. It'll be probably about a 15-minute break after we get done with the Warships live stream before we convert over to the War Thunder Ground Forces. So just hang around after, and we will enjoy some of the glorious ground force action. All right, and all the salt that brings. Okay, other housekeeping items to go over. If you have not already joined the Discord server, a link for the Discord server is in the description to this video. Highly recommend you guys check that out. Also, I'm going to be adding some moderators. I have yet to talk to them, but my hope is that they will accept. And then we're going to start breaking groups down into the server that you guys all play on, so at least people have an idea of where everyone's at. And I'm just trying to reorganize the Discord server so it's at least somewhat organized, because right now it's kind of like, aside from all the chat rooms and voice channel stuff, which, by the way, those exist, the user panel is a mess. Anyway, so we will I'm going to talk to them, and we're going to try and get everybody hopefully separated to where they need to go. That way people know where people are at. That way not everyone's going, hey, what server are you on? Can you help me? Etc. Also, that Discord server is a fantastic resource. If you guys are struggling with something and need some help, there's a lot of people there that are willing to help you out. They can join up with you in divisions. There's voice channels there so that you guys can use voice if you guys don't have TeamSpeak, but you have microphones and want to chat with each other. It's just a fantastic resource. Also, in the description to this video is a link to my Streamlabs webpage, which, if you would like to donate money through PayPal or credit card, you can do that through Streamlabs. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, right now, the only other way to do that is through sponsoring on YouTube, which is the same thing as subscribing on Twitch. So if you are one of those guys that's Twitch, a Twitch player, I really hope that, or a Twitch viewer, if you want to support the channel, you're certainly welcome to do it through YouTube, as much as I'm sure that pains you guys to do. Also, the last piece of housekeeping, what I would like to do is I'd like to have a design competition for a channel logo. Right now in the Discord server, I don't have it unlocked yet, but there will be a channel that will pop up for you guys to put in, your guys's, I guess you could call it fan art if you want, but your guys's submission for a channel logo. And do your guys' best. I know you guys are super creative, and I would like to take that, and once we get to about we get a decent number of them, I'll pick like the 5 top ones, and then I'll let you guys vote which ones you guys want to see be the actual channel logo. So if you are one of those artsy types that is really good with Photoshop, or even if you're not, put together your idea for a logo and submit the picture there. Of course, I have to say this, make sure it's appropriate, because this is going on YouTube, which means that it can't have, naked women on it or something crazy like that. So make sure it's appropriate, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay, enough with the housekeeping shenanigans. You guys have been asking for it. It's finally for sale, so I picked it up. I have no idea where to begin with this, but we're going to go with the Krispy Kreme or the Krasny meme, or insert what other name you want, for this light cruiser of Russian origin. I have zero idea how to play this ship going into it, so this ought to be very, very interesting. Okay, setup wise, I'm throwing the Moskva commander on here. I don't know if that's the right choice or not, but that's what we're rolling with. So hopefully it's the right choice. Goodness gracious, I need to go through and get rid of some of these commanders. I've got so many 10-point Russian commanders. So alright. And module wise, just standard module loadout for cruisers. Oh, I know what we're missing. We are missing flags. Yeah, let's. We're gonna troll Moon Puma with this, so I'm not even gonna make excuses. No, we don't want to play. No, we won't do that either. We'll throw some economic flags on there because we got so many of these things. Okay. I don't think Krasny Krym has problems with detonations in my experience. Watch as I get detonated. And of course, the Military Month contributor flag for the Ultimate and Merca on our Krasny Krym one. Okay, so Zach Minotti? I butchered that. Zach is asking, is there going to be British aircraft carriers in the game? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. Has Wargaming announced it officially? Chances are you guys probably are better tuned into it than I am at this point. But I've not heard Wargaming making the official announcements, aside from the fact that there is a planned tech tree, for lack of a better phrase, for just about every line you could possibly imagine. Apparently, Krasny Krym is playing Destroyer today. Why are there no DDs in this game? Oh man. It's T5 if you get mag, it's not like you're gonna lose anything. Oh, I didn't! Okay, good. Whew. Zachy is asking me to play the Fletcher. Plex. We might play Fletcher later on. If we don't play Fletcher, we'll play something. Holy buckets! This thing's got a lot of guns on it. Question is how many of them can be brought to bear at one time? Apparently not that many. By not that many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 at a time. That's actually pretty impressive. Problem is, you gotta be dang near broadside to use them all, so... Radar cancer. Yeah, this is tier 5. I think up to tier... Or this is actually tier 6 fight. I think up to tier 6 you can still have 2 carriers per match. I think it was tier 7 that there's a cutoff. And at tier 7, that cutoff means that... boy, Pepsi Cola. At tier 7, that means that, you know, you've got... Ship seems kind of agile. These are only 130mm guns, though, so I'm not really? Are you sure about that? Krasny Krim has got her first fire, or his first fire. However you wish to word that. Oi! That's enough of that. I think we're going to play this a little bit more passively. I think we're going to encourage this Bayern to send himself back... Excuse me. Back to port. What? Where are these shells landing, game? That's what I need to know. Behind him. That would have been nice to know. Fiddlesticks. They're like fish sticks, but for fiddles. What is still detecting me? Rutaka. Guns are, lofty. I guess if you were a, used to U.S. destroyers or the Atlanta... Ooh, Furutaka got nuked. Unintended, I guess. Bugioni... I need a 19-point lead on this because, you know, reasons. That's shelf light time. I think only Atlanta... Ever Atlanta doesn't have quite this, Oh, I'm glad that the carrier's ignoring me. Look like a tier 4, tier 5 US cruiser. That's the point of the camo. We've got to disguise ourselves. Oh, there's a booger over here. Let's kill the booger. Get him! This thing is supposed to have really good English. I am not experiencing it yet, and it's not... Oi! Ouch. That was rude. Yeah, I am not experiencing it at the current. Oi! That's enough of that! Who do you think you are? Apparently very well armored. That's apparently what he thinks he is. I get that it's American piercing, but seriously. This thing's got guns all over the place. Yay! I'm glad his, This thing has guns all over the place, but... Oh! Quit shooting at me. So rude. Oh, it has torpedoes! Well, that's neat. I should probably look at what range they are. Of course they are. Panic torpedoes for the lose. Fine. We need to... I don't know. Best not play now. I end up on the opposing team. I'll play later when it's safer. Oh, goodness. You're detecting me. That's rude. You should stop detecting me. Where's the Britannia video? In the works. Right now, plan is to start up again next week with the videos. So... expect more video footage. Hey! I citadeled something. I don't know what this I finally shot something down, too. Gonna keep focusing on the Bogue because, let's face it, this is easy damage farming. Hey, another two citadels even. Oh my. Oh, come on! They stole my kill. So mean. I need Moon Puma here to see this because Krasny Krim and the America camo is kind of funny in my opinion. This thing needs defensive fire. I don't know why it doesn't have it. Boy, that's enough of that. Both their carriers are down. Good signs. Hey, we got another aircraft finally. Our glorious AA is finally doing some work. And in true Russian fashion, one random shell lands, and we get vodka-infused fire, which he burned his damage control party on immediately, so I'm gonna go with mistakes were made on his part. And maybe we can get this thing to cooperate a little bit more. Fun fact, in the 70s, Pepsi had the world's largest submarine fleet. Really? That seems a bit ridiculous to me. I can see why people don't like this ship. I really can. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, rip me. Give me the fire at least. Come on now. Must stop the cap. No. Well, there's our fire. Could use another one. He's going broadside quick. Oh, somebody tell him to frack off, would they? I have no durability. Got no durability. Woofda. Really? Any day now, his freaking AP can stop cycling over the freaking mountain. I'm so dead. So dead. Don't have... Nope. And I probably didn't get those off either. I don't know. You can't switch out the hydro. I already looked. It's yeah, not. And I didn't get the torpedoes off either. That makes me sad. We're gonna continue to play Krasny Krim at a later date. One of the many ships that's due for a review. Yeah. Not a huge fan. Maybe it's just a captain setup. Maybe it needs a maybe it needs IFHE. I don't know. I'll have to do some playing around with it. Ooh, good hits on the Bayern there by the Koenig. Look at that dispersion. What dispersion? I mean, the ship had a lot of dispersion. Like, not in a good way either. I don't know what. I don't know. And about to lose half his health to a Leander. Torps. I'm not a... I don't... It wasn't... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with no. It's a far cry from what I would call a fun ship. Oh, that was nice. Well, they're 130mm rounds, so they're not gonna have, you know, huge range or huge amounts of damage and fast muzzle velocity, you know. So, dude, Koenig, Bayern, there you go. Although he might want to angle a little bit more. Bayern gun accuracy showing true bias. Oi. This Leander, like, beached himself and was like, oh, crap, and then started deploying smoke. Poor guy. You watch? No, I don't watch the, I'm not a big, soccer fan, or football, as y'all in Europe call it. I'm firmly in the U.S. football camp. And the World Cup, as interesting as it is, I'm just not, I don't care for the sport. Interesting that it's in Moscow, right? It's in Russia, I guess I should say. I don't know if for sure it's in Moscow. I thought it was in Moscow. But, would I love a bridge view? There kind of is a bridge view in the game, but it doesn't really follow the bridge. You remember how I said the Koenig was gonna, you know, lose his hit points to the Leander? There they were. Wow, New York. Oof. Football. I think a true bridge view would be interesting only if they forced people to actually, like, stay on it. I have no idea if they will add it in the future. I mean, there, like I said, there kind of already is one. I don't know if we can do it. No, we can't do it on other ships, but you can do it on yours. You zoom in all the way without actually, like, bringing up your scope. So you can actually do it. Man, I thought this battle was going to be over quicker than this. I mean, it's over, but we'll go back to port. We will find something else to play. In fact, actually, probably take out the Graf Spee, get up-tiered into a tier 8 fight, and then get deleted from the map. It sounds like a fun time. Let's do it. Sign commander from other ships. Battle Cruise of Hindenburg. And modules. Make sure we've got our consumables. Make sure we got our flags. Roll it. The Graf Spee, armed with its 11-inch guns. It's actually kind of an interesting class of cruisers. Hey, Jet Ski, how's it going, man? It's an interesting class of cruisers designed kind of as a commerce raider. Wanted some larger gun. I don't know. I think if they added, see, we got up tiered to a tier 8 fight. I think if they added a true bridge view, it would most likely be the battle bridge and not the actual conning tower. So this is what I was talking about. This is a view that you can play from. It's not really the bridge view because on Graf Spee it's right there, where that little white dot is in the middle. Or you could be up here if you really wanted to, but this is what I think they would call the battle bridge. Interestingly enough, this ship quite easily disguised itself by adding fake gun barrels out that, and they are actually located in the center of the ship, right? Really, game? Right here, in the middle between the scout plane and the smokestack. Birdie Legs has his beer. All right. German pretzels time. What's my opinion on the York currently playing it? York is actually not a bad ship. The hardest part of York is really getting to use its AP effectively. But at least its HE is decent. It's just that it's kind of in an awkward place. I mean, it benefits from tier 7 matchmaking really well. But it's not... I would say it's probably not my favorite of the German cruiser line. Hey, Soup Daddy 2! What's going on, man? So, that's my opinion on York. I mean, it's not a bad grind to get through it. Hipper is a significant step up over it, so that's always a good sign. Tier 8 Cleveland. You know, it's funny, I saw the Cleveland and I was like, aha, Tier 6, and then I remembered, nope. I don't think you can see very well from the conning tower. The battle bridge you may be able to. Wouldn't the lookout tower make more sense since it's like 60 feet higher? Yeah, but I think the battle bridge is where you would have actually commanded a battle if you were going to fight out in the open, which a lot of U.S. captains actually... There was SOP that they were supposed to... SOP, Standard Operating Procedures, that they were supposed to fight in actual fights from inside the conning tower. They weren't supposed to be out on the battle bridge during fights because losing captains was a bad thing. Most captains ignored that. So, we spotted something. North Carolina? Off the coast of Virginia? Interesting. Opinions on Boise. Well, it's Boise. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's the first Brooklyn in the game. I'm not sure how confidently I feel about it being... I don't know. Okay, we are not interested in being battleship food here, so just gonna keep on sailing away. Since our team is more interested in going... What is this? What? This is going to require some work, I think. To really win this, I think, is going to require a lot of work, because right now, our battleships are off in La La Land. We got a Colorado that's up here, at least. Seriously. What is that most annoying thing shooting HE? What I'd like to do is get to within 8K of this Lyon and dump some torpedoes in her path, but I don't think by the time I launch these that's gonna happen. The USN ever have battle cruisers? Technically, yes. Did they ever actually serve as battle cruisers? No. In fact, the Lexington-class carriers were originally supposed to be Lexington-class battle cruisers, and that was scrapped thanks to naval treaties. Yay, politics. You could make a very good case for the Alaska-class being considered battle cruisers. What the heck? That is twice I missed that broadside shores with the Spee. It's upsetting. Very upsetting. Probably because I'm under leading. We're gonna get some torpedo hit? We're gonna get a torpedo hit! 2 of them! Wow! That's the most damage we've done so far. Now we've got ourselves a broadside Lyon, so we will go ahead and waste a salvo on him. Jeez. Alaska is technically considered a CB, aka large cruiser. So technically no, it's not technically one. I can personally consider it one. It has all of the features of a battle cruiser. It had the 12-inch guns, and it had the, really, again, third or fourth salvo at the freaking shores that ended up not doing any damage. So yeah, where was I at with that? It has all the makings. The Alaska's had all the makings of being a battle cruiser, but never really had the, seriously, dude? Like, really? What are you doing? Okay, I personally think you could make a good case that they were actually battle cruisers. That's just my opinion. German gunnery at its best. No, stupid wargaming thinking that this ship needed artificially nerfed accuracy because cruiser accuracy with these guns would be supposedly overpowered. Love how it's a CB, large cruiser, not a battle cruiser. Think it was so they could make them out of the cruiser budget, not capital ship budget. That wouldn't surprise me one bit, actually. The US was particularly crafty when it came to encouraging outside-of-the-box thinking when it comes to budgetary constraints. I would be shocked if this Baltimore gets us close, but we don't know. We don't know. Of course, he's just gonna bounce all of our stuff. Except for when he does that. Well, come on now. Those are 16-inch shells from that North Carolina back there. Oh, good. He wasn't able to accurately shoot at me. Spotted something. Pepsi Cola. That I will shoot at. Especially since he's shooting at me. Well, come back here, Pepsi. Okay. No. Bad wargaming. Of course. After he's shooting out in the open for 7 minutes, he finally renders in the game so I can engage him. I'm surprised he didn't lop off half my hit points in that salvo too. I don't think that the US really cared about displacement restrictions anyway. I mean, we kind of sort of adhered to them with the Washington Naval Treaty, but kind of sort of not. Okay, we've definitely lost this fight. I honestly don't know why I'm even bothering to try hard. Moon, you missed the Krasny Krim game. You also missed it being painted in red, white, and freedom, as opposed to red, yellow, and not freedom. Okay. Not enjoying this fight. I don't think he's gonna get there. Do 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 do. Backing up. I love this game's dispersion system. Watch, he will. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well, that was fortunate. Could use about a dozen more of those. Fire alarm! Kill? Freaking what? Oh, frack off. I'm dead. Talk about annoying as heck. And of course we overpen for days. Well, well, North Carolina at her launch was actually well underneath of the standard at the time. So was the South Dakota. It's just that once the standards kind of went doo-doo-doo, there was a lot of weight added to it, I guess is a good way of wording that. So, yeah. That's, yeah. Oop. Soup Daddy 2 is asking, I'm a little bit late to following up on the Twitch, guys. Sorry about that. Is asking, what is my preferred channel to watch live? On YouTube? Probably Fly Daily. His, I like his, live streams for War Thunder tanks. That's always fun to watch. Twitch? I don't really follow anyone on Twitch. I think the last person I saw play any games on Twitch was probably... might have been Notzer. I don't know. Yeah. Am I experiencing stuttering? I don't think I am, but it's hard to really know for sure because of the, I don't know. I don't think that there's a lot of stuttering. I have just enough computer, I think, to avoid most of it, but... Okay. So now he decides to get involved in this fight, and doing so sails broadside to the... Yeah. I think Super Daddy's asking which channel to watch you, not who you... What? Asking which... Oh, you mean like... Where should you watch my channel? I would say on YouTube. YouTube is probably the better place to watch. It's a little bit more fleshed out. I also have a lot of, I call it static content. It's not stuff that I've done live. So if you wanted to, let's say, if you wanted to watch how to play a video, I have those all on YouTube. So YouTube is probably the best place to check that out. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't have a lot of Twitch content, and I probably will never be a Twitch affiliate because they have a limit on, like, I can't simulcast to both I can't simulcast to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and so as a result of that, it's yeah, I don't know. It's just it's much better to watch on YouTube. All of this stuff stays up permanently on YouTube. You know, obviously on Twitch it does not. That's another thing. It's been a while since we played the Colorado Derp, so let's go ahead and do that. Still trying to figure out OBS. OBS is actually really easy to use. Your scenes, you can use that to switch between things. Like I use it to switch between my stream schedule. Excuse me, my stream schedule, the live stream. I've got the ability to pull up a monitor if I wanted to do it that way. I could pull that up. I mean, that's what your scenes are for. Your sources are going to be, you know, like for instance, the chat. The chat thing is a source. The donation tracker at the bottom is a source. Audio input capture is a source. Game captures are sources. So I mean, you got options there. Anyone caught that disaster of a live stream the devs did with IRL Gray and Flume? It was like watching a car wash. It was that tragic. Oh, car crash. Oops. Does it say car wash? What? What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, there we go. There. Okay. Fishing trawler. Actually, if you guys really want to see me, you know, take out sampans or something, I could load up Silent Hunter. We could go shoot some sampans in my. What am I in? Is it? No, I'm past Gato. Tench, I think. No, Tench was before Gato. What was the last submarine class in World War II? I think that's what I'm in. I'd have to go look. I watch a lot of your YouTube videos. Just wanted to know the best place to watch you when you are live. Ah, yeah. Either place works. I mean, like I said, YouTube is a little bit more fully fleshed, in my opinion. The integration with my YouTube channel and its static content is really nice. But you can watch on Twitch if you want. Either or, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just, you know, options for supporting. Yeah, maybe it was a Baleo class. Options for supporting the channel are a little bit better over on YouTube, and that's part of the reason why I'm over there. It's all integrated into YouTube. It's not done through third parties. But okay. Twitch has much less of a delay compared to YouTube Live. Weird. I think that has to do more with the Restream.io than it does with anything. YouTube is considered a secondary streaming source by a lot of these Restream clients, and so it prioritizes Twitch over YouTube. And that, in my opinion, is a problem. But I can't tell it to prioritize YouTube as the one to receive, you know, the most of my content. Wow, we missed. I guess it's not that unsurprising. Not had good accuracy all day. Hey. Okay. I'm very impatient. I can't wait an extra 4 or 5 seconds to see all the action. Well, you know, if you start late enough, if you start from the beginning, or you know, or oh, what's he doing? He's turning out and away. That's got to be the Atlanta detecting us, but I can't detect. No, it's the Mayhan. I'm surprised raining doom and destruction hasn't come in from the Atlanta. I'm actually kind of disappointed by it. Maybe. Yeah. We secured the crap out of that one. Jeez. Secretary Ship Nagato. I actually, since she's out, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do something that I probably shouldn't do. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, I see how it is, Ether. I saw you post there. I'm glad you're here, though. Gotta have somebody to make fun of. And the British are just convenient. What? Take that island. Meanwhile, the turrets are traversing at rates that even glaciers would appreciate. Can I play Shimakaze? Maybe. We will have to see if we have time. Actually, I think we can make a special case for it. I'm always up for playing Shima. Alright, Secretary Ship Nagato. Oh, wait a minute. I said I was going to do something crazy. Haven't done it yet. Oh, that's right, because we can only go 21 watts. 1.21 gigawatts. Well, vertical spacing on these guns is indeed very good. Welcome to U.S. battleships problem. Horizontal dispersion on this particular one on Colorado is god-awful. Oh, Secretary Ship Nagato got poked. Well, down goes our Atlanta to none other than Secretary Ship Nagato. She's being a jerk. So really, this ship is about angles. And since we're in a 5-7 match, Nagato is a concern, but New York is definitely not. So my plan here is if I can get around and get to Nagato before the Akatsuki murders her in a very unladylike way, I'll focus on the New York, and we will go that route instead. I definitely want to save the Akatsuki if I can, which is why I want to focus Nagato. Nope, she's dead. Oh, hey buddy. How's it going? Apparently well, because all that I was able to accomplish out of that was 10,000 in normal pens, not a single citadel, because, lol, what's accuracy? Says, by the way, one of the most accurate battleships in the US inventory. Seriously, this class of battleships had absolutely fantastic accuracy, but because, you know, in this game, she's the first of the 16-inch gunned battleships for the US, her accuracy is artificially nerfed. Goodbye. Okay, what was shooting at me? It must be Dunkirk. Is it Dunkirk? Dunkirk is angled the wrong way to be shooting at me. Things that won't help you, New York. Angling. Because... Oh! Oh! You think that that's a smart move! It is. It was. He did. So rude. And Akatsuki missed. You had one job! We're gonna angle it towards the New York a little bit more. I'm a little less worried about Dunkirk finding a citadel. Are you interested in seeing you play the Kuma or something like that? Kuma! She's not a cat. Oh, no, wait, that's, Oh, wait, that is Kuma. I don't know. I don't even remember. Turn in! Seriously, helm this thing over. Let's go. Think we're gonna eat one. Nope. Nope. That was actually really perfect timing. Tama is not a cat, that's right. Oh, for Pete's sakes, it's not that well protected. It's just a New York. There's no reason we can't Citadel him. 16... Whoa! What? Seriously, game? Like that, you can't get more perfectly aimed shots? Fine. Oh, look. Sure, I change my aim, and what happens? I think this game doesn't want me to beat up on the New York. I think that's what's going on. Alright. Hey, Gary Anderson the second just sponsored. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That means that means I need to upload a new emoji because, that means I need to upload a new emoji, though, because, that's an option now. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Okay. Of course, Nagamon would try to make moves on Akatsuki. It didn't work. Akatsuki definitely had zero desire to appreciate Nagamon's advances, which I don't blame her. Akatsuki's too elephant of a lady for that. This game wants me to eat German pretzels. There are no German pretzels for me to eat. Their entire team is either Italian pasta, French baguettes, or sake, or French fries. There is literally no Germans on the enemy team. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Not a one. Oh. Aircraft carrier or New Mexico? Aircraft carrier, New Mexico. Since I've had absolutely fantastic luck shooting at everything else, we're going to shoot at the aircraft carrier. And got 2 overpens, because that's what happens. I guess we'll redouble our attention here to this New Mexico, since the Independence is going to be out of our gun angles. I am that soup dude. Yes, I saw your first comment. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Okay, that's some good accuracy. Can we get a Citadel hit out of it or something? I mean, it is in New Mexico, so probably not. 14,000 damage. We're adding it up. Hey, Alex, how's it going, man? I'm glad you're here too. Hopefully this is enjoyable. So New Mexico's Citadel is the between the second and third. Yeah, I think we got this. We didn't get a Citadel hit, but we definitely finished them off. New Mexico's Citadel, as I was about to say, is between the number 2. It's between the number 1 and number 2 turret down low. You can quite consistently Citadel one. I don't think the Cesare can get through our bow, but I do want to. Yes. No. Yes. He tried slowing down, but I think we're gonna get him too. Yep. Goodbye. There's a Kraken on the line. Can we steal our way to a Kraken by focusing down this Cesare? What sight mod am I using? I am not using a sight mod. I am actually using static number 9 from the in-game crosshairs. I have a video on my YouTube channel called Crosshairs, Team Panels, and More. And that would be the recommended place to go for checking out how to do that. Oh, we got the Kraken. We stole our way to the Kraken. Woo! So much talent. What's the difference between a battleship and a dreadnought? Really, there isn't a huge difference between the two. Basically, in fact, there isn't really a difference between the two. Dreadnought was specifically one of the first battleships. One of the first official battleships, I guess, is probably a more accurate way of wording that. It's kind of considered the forefather of battleships. Okay, zoom me out. Ooh. And eats a torpedo and dies. But when people say battleships, they're thinking more along the lines of... Turn this down a little bit here. They're thinking more along the lines of a more modern one. There's no way okay, we did end up on the top of the team, but man, we didn't really do much aside from steal our way to the Kraken. But yeah. Hey, we got a crate for something. A what? Oh, one of these crates. America crate. We got more America camo to throw on our Russian ships to piss off Moon Puma. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. Dang it! I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be doing the flags and signals one, not the try your luck one. I don't think the term battleship really gets defined quite that narrowly, to be honest with you. I think it's a little bit more open-ended than that. What happened to the French battleship videos? I got hungry and ate them. I'm just kidding. What happened there, and I explained this a little bit in the last live stream, but what happened there was basically we got hit with U.S. cruiser testing, and I got really burnt out. So I decided to take a bit of a break. And that's what happened, and it just happened to fall where it fell. That'd be Moon Putin. Okay. Oh, carriers, of course. At least it's an Essex. Our Taiho player is any good, we should be fine. However, this division is cancer. Z46 Fletcher. The only hope that I have is that they go the other way. Did I remember oh, goody, I do have defensive fire. Premium camo for this. If you're talking World War I and hear someone say battleships, talk about pre-dreadnoughts and dreadnoughts, vernacular change somewhere around when the fast battleships are. That's a good. That's yeah. That's a decent approximation of it. I think we should get the Alaska class. It's a large cruiser. Well, I think now that we have the Stalingrad and the Kronstadt being put into the game, I think that it would be reasonable to have that. There's no such thing as enjoying Sky Cancer. There's no such thing. New York class is actually not a pre-dreadnought. It is actually a super dreadnought, if you want to be technical. At the time of her completion, she had the most powerful guns available to most modern navies on board her. Well, also doing the Russian-American crap will result in Russia declaring war on Canada. What? Used to have Jutland game, but software sorcery. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those old games, you might try Good Old Gamers, not affiliated with them. You might try the Good Old Gamers webpage and see if they can, if they have a version of it that's been updated to run like on DOSBox. If they do, that's a good way to get that game back and play it. I'm not gonna say it's a good game, but like now, modern day, probably not a good game. Really wanted to control click him right there. Knew it! I knew it! Benson's turning away, which is... Oh, he beached himself. Neat. Gotta be careful of those. We're gonna take some of the heat off this Benson here. Normally I wouldn't do this, but he's a bit overextended and needs the heck out of dodge. Well, he's screwed. You're dead, dude. Don't sit in there. Cleveland's. Yee! Taking way too much damage. We're far enough away from the Z46 that I am not concerned about his hydro at the moment. Definitely don't want to hang around here if I can avoid it. But that squad was just pure cancer incarnate. There's just no other excuse for it. I have Last Dance, unsurprisingly not working. Kind of a waste of smoke, but we can't sit here. High-tier gameplay can be really frustrating when you have destroyer divisions that are capable of just negating every advantage that you have. What ships would be in the Russian... Okay, I have 15 cruise shell penetrance fire chance. Yep, need to back up here. Difference between having Demolition Expert and IFHE. Yeah, so IFHE gives you better pen, but reduces fire chance. Demolition Expert just gives you straight up higher fire chance. Really? Go away. Hans, is that you? None of that crap. Now time to sail firmly away from this area. Mostly because there's so much freaking cancer right now. Too many destroyers, not enough battleships. Fletcher isn't a bad ship at all. Like, this ship is really good, and I'm struggling only because of the fact that there's so much hydro and so much radar currently available. I really want to, I don't know. Lend-lease battleships. I don't think Lend-lease battleships would be in the future here for Russian battleships. I think that would be a bit intense. Not going to lie. Cleveland is trying to work islands. I really wish you would go work this Z-46 over. We're gonna go see if we can't maybe get ourselves some torpedo hits on something. I don't know. Russia had more than 3 battleships during World War II. Moon Puma, where are you at? With the, well, maybe they only had 3. Maybe, it would have been, October Revolution. And the sisters there. I forget which ones they are. Sevastopol was one of them, I know that. That's 2. I can't remember what the other one of the same vintage is. Gotta be careful, we don't want to go too much closer to this Cleveland, but we ain't got nothing else to shoot at aside from this Missouri. Okay, let's get together and be alright. Come in, yes he is. Maybe we'll get really, really lucky here. Oh, we should just lay a smoke screen because that Missouri's just gonna radar us. Okay, that was a good hit. I'll take it. Of course, King George V not cooperating. Woo! Wop wop. King George V is on fire. So that smoke screen should hopefully provide a little bit of cover for our battleships as well. And so long as they don't have aircraft that pop up, we should be able to just kind of sit here and get some fires on stuff. We're gonna focus down the... Screw the Missouri, folks. I mean, yes, it's important to kill him, but he's not what actually is detecting and causing all these problems. Okay, so he popped his radar. Not that I really give a crap. Enemy aircraft are close enough. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Just kidding. Pop our defensive fire. Now, we got one. Fletcher has really good AA. There's a fire. That's gonna hurt him a lot. Should be getting ready to fire his guns any minute now. We're gonna drop off if we can. Nope, we can't. Need... Oh, he's not even... This is actually one of the few captains that I have a priority target on. Oh, I'm getting targeted by 2 now, and now none. And now he's on fire in another place. Womp womp womp. Good positioning there by that buffalo. Need to help him out if we can with something though. With Chapayev there, smoke is suicide. Ooh, Kagero, you're being cheeky. I do not appreciate your cheekiness. Allow me to demonstrate to you the superiority of the American guns with its excellent rate of fire. Really? That's rude. Okay, I really thought that somebody had this Cleveland dead. I'm a bit upset by the fact that he's not. Okay, now he is. Okay, back to Chapayev, at least briefly. We've managed to stick this out without any torpedo hits, surprisingly enough. Yeah, why not? Okay, yes, lock him down. Good, 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 good. I'm coming! I'm coming to pop the defensive fire, hang on! Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Oh, he strafed out. We got him! Got him! Oh, no, 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 no. Gosh, dang it. That was actually a really good thing for us. It allowed our carrier to, Kagero spotted. Okay, he's changed his positions a little bit. We're gonna continue to engage this Z-46 here. Priorities, right? So, out of destroyers that are actually a threat to us, the Z-46 represents probably the greatest threat that we have. He's got torpedoes, which is always something to be cautious and wary of. Tashkent should be owning him, though. I guess Tashkent's getting eaten by multiple different ships here. Trying to hit with these guns at these ranges is extremely difficult. Oh, frack me. God, their whole team is shooting at me right now. We're dead. There's no getting away from this. Especially since he's gonna park aircraft right on top of me this entire time. Fine. No, what the heck? Just keep WASD. Nope, that would be the end. I don't think we're gonna quite get this. Woo! We're wiggly though. Maybe. Give me smoke! Come on! Nope. Dang it. Nope. Well, we can't say that we didn't try. Unfortunately, my torpedoes don't get there first. Ah! Oh, come on! Well, that was definitely an okay game. I mean, this whole thing just fell apart. I don't know the best way to... 1 million potential damage in a destroyer is absolutely unacceptable. A destroyer should not be tanking that much damage, but 70,000 damage a kill, I guess I'll take it. Okay. Going back up here to read some of the comments here. Hey, Tani, Annie, Tani, welcome everyone. Do I have GTA 5, and if you do you have the LSPDFR mod? Yes and no. Yes, I have GTA 5. No, I don't have any mods. I haven't really played that game at all. After getting through the story mode on it, I just kind of... what would be in the Russian battleship line? Well, you've got the class that became Imperator Nikolai. You've got the Gongit class, which is October Revolution's class. You've got some pre-dreads, some dreads there as well before those. So, I mean, there's a couple of them. Plus, at the higher tiers, you could have Sovietsky Soyuz, which was basically in Iowa. Yeah, I mean, there's options there. I mean, you could definitely get out there and get some good ones out there. Hey, Angel of Death, how's it going? Okay, so we've played. We need more. Let's try more cancer. Let's go. Whoever reads this comic gets a free In-N-Out burger. Man, that's gonna be expensive. There's there's 91 people currently watching this live stream. That's gonna be expensive. And you're gonna have to ship that all over the world. Plus, there's no In-N-Out burgers near me, which, you know, hey, I'm not really complaining about. When I was in Arizona, I didn't particularly care. Really? Aircraft carriers? Also, that gearing, really? Des Moines, Chapayev, only radar on their team. That should be useful. Why is this ship cancer? Well, let's count the torpedoes. 5 and 15. Did I mention that it has a 5.6K detection range now because of all of the whining about this ship? Oh, this ship is ridiculously overpowered if you know how to play it right. US only. Well, I'm in the US. I don't have a breakdown of where everybody is streaming or watching the live stream from, but there's probably a fairly decent number of them. What's In-N-Out Burger? It's a fast food restaurant. Hey, Peace, have you played Far Cry 5 yet? No. I am currently playing through Space Hulk Deathwing? Deathwatch? I can't remember which one it is. That's the game that I'm currently playing, that isn't this or War Thunder. Serious question, do you think they'll bring back the Missouri? I hope so. Whiskey plus Roma. I don't think so. It's probably closer like wine plus Roma. Oh, or unless you're referring to me. I wouldn't think so, but maybe. I hope they do bring back the Missouri, though. With Stalingrad, not Stalingrad, with Kronstadt and Musashi being in the game, there's no reason not to have Missouri back in unless they feel it's so overpowered that it doesn't belong in the game anymore, which I really don't think that's the case. I mean, it is definitely a better Iowa in every regard. I mean, the only thing that it's even remotely close to comparable is the gunnery, which is exactly the same. When it comes to something like the, when it comes to like the armor and stuff, you know, there's huge differences, massive differences between them, and that as they do play differently as a result. Should be getting good spotting bonuses here. Oh, that is. Ether, you might want to look away from this. It was at this moment. If this other Shimakaze doesn't put torps into that smoke, I am. And there's going to be an Edinburgh that is just in pain. Oh, frack me, Chapayev, ruining all of my fun. Alright, so you guys know the drill. We're under radar. Oh no! Oh no! Just keep calm, WASD. It's just a Chapayev. We go spit on him. Oh no, now what are you gonna do? Now you have no spotting, and my guns are more than capable of hitting you. Whatever will you do? Mistakes were made. Whoop. We're just gonna hug the grosser cur first. And I potatoed and forgot to, well, that's awkward. East? What are these? What? No! Stop this. Urus was explaining to I came across 2 spotter Des Moines yesterday. If Euro didn't give so much awesome salt for people to experience, I don't know what this game would be like. I wish this Izuma would slow down. That's what I wish. Are we far enough away? I think we're far enough away. Oh, he is. Oh, he's turning out in a way. That's why. Turpits, Iowa. This last set we're going to launch basically at the Iowa's current position. Edinburgh managed to escape the smoke cloud, unfortunately for us. I think this Iowa is actually going to eat a whole bunch of torpedoes. We're just going to sit here for right now. This Shimakaze's in his smoke, so I think we'll just let this Shimakaze have his... Oh my goodness! That's... Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. If I had the 20k torps, this could even include... I think we're going to get 2 or 3 out of this first group for sure. 2, 3. We're getting 3. Donk. Oh, what? We're gonna get some secondaries. Oh, they just ran out of steam. All right, now we're gonna deploy our smoke. So we got 2 floods on him, but he is repairing. So we're gonna see if we can't get a fire on him now, and that's gonna be a perma fire. We do have to worry that he does have some friends over here with decent backup. There's a fire. Okay, so that's going to burn for a while. That's going to be a good damage output. So Shimakaze, with regards to playing Shimakaze, the ship really requires you to know good map positioning. If you can figure out how to put yourself on a map, on the map, I guess I should say not on a map, but on the map, to get battleships like this, broadside, that is a huge advantage. Especially when you catch an Iowa doing something crazy like being slow like he was being. Trying to get another fire on him to help him burn down. That Des Moines is getting into range now, though. Yep, I thought so. Okay, let's... Des Moines being a jerk. Womp, womp, womp. Yo, dog. I hear you like not having radar work for you. So here's to not having radar work for you. I think the Edinburgh, though, is actually gonna escape his fate. Got 7 seconds of smoke left. Just positioning ourselves. Oh, we got more time for our smoke. Oh, goodness. At this point, he burned his radar. I don't know why I'm being cautious. Nothing would please me more than to have that torpedo hit him, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Shimma beached! Oh no! Whiskey, think we'll ever see the New Jersey and Wisconsin added to the game? Maybe Wisconsin can replace Iowa in the tech tree since she's basically the same as Missouri, just non-premium. I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I would even be willing to bet money that if we see those other ships, it'll be as a, it'll be like Missouri-esque in execution. I don't think we will see the Iowa get replaced off the tech tree. It's just not something that Wargaming would do. Because she's the lead ship of the class. Supposed to be representative, you know? Montana pushing in. Which is more of a threat to our team. I mean, neither... The Montana is definitely a threat, but the problem is he's going to be squirrely as heck to try and shoot at. And if I don't hurry, yeah, we're not going to get him before he goes behind that island. Okay. Izumo turning out and away, because that's what they do. Very fortunate turn of events. No pun intended. Somebody hit him with torpedo. I don't know that they did, but screw it. Got all this to burn, and the Des Moines is sailing away from us, so we'll shoot at this Izumo. We're gonna ignore the Montana, because if the Montana turns, I'm gonna be extremely upset with whomever shot him and caused him to turn before my torpedoes get there. Gosh! No! Freddy! Seriously? Those were perfect. Those were gonna nuke him. I hope that Friedrich is proud. That is one of the most frustrating things. As a Battleship player, I don't care who you are, you deserve that. I don't care who you are. You see torpedoes headed to a battleship and they look like they're gonna smoke the battleship. Don't be a freaking jerk face and shoot at them and cause them to turn out and away. I guess maybe he's not the only one to blame. Never mind. It's still a good point to make, but I'm extremely upset with how that all just happened, because those torpedoes were so well placed. We were so lucky to have them placed where they were. Ugh. And now this Montana is most likely going to die before... Yep, there he goes. We've had an okay game in Shimakaze. It's not been a horrible game, but the lack of... well, that Des Moines just radared that Shima, so that's always good. I really want to get into range of this Lexington and just poke it. Des Moines coming our way. Hitting a Des Moines is exceptionally difficult with torpedoes from Shimakaze. Oh, I'm in their cap. No wonder. I'm like, wait a minute. So long as our friendly aircraft carrier can keep enemy units off, I think we might be okay. I want Edinburgh is outside of the range of my torps. What's the likelihood? I don't know if those are going to find home or not, but... I would be legitimately surprised if we get any torpedo hits on that Des Moines. But there's a reason why I launched them the way I launched them. My anticipation was, ooh, he actually did really good. Yeah, see, he slowed down. If he doesn't die before they get there, we might actually get a torpedo hit on him. Maybe not. Nope. It was close. See how close we were to actually getting those, though? That's special. I should... Oh, he's dead. Yippa. We're just gonna shoot at the Izumo and smoke. At this point, all we can really do is get some damage farming done with the guns. This Izumo is unlikely to turn in. Even if he does, he's got to survive 40 seconds of combined fire from Musashi, Montana, Des Moines, Edinburgh, and the Enterprise. So, unless Captain Kirk decides that he's... There's been a change of plans. He's making his turn. I'm gonna jump out of the cap, because I don't want to cap this. What I do want, though, is an Edinburgh. Do I free XP past the Janeway? Or Janeway? Or do I make the 38,500 XP grind? I don't honestly think that the ship is that bad. It's not that good. You should be able to grind through it reasonably easy. Wasn't in range to shoot the carrier, man. Sorry. I wish, though. At 280 hit points. Would have been a sweet one to shoot at. Shimakaze guns. Do 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 do. And end of game. Yeah, we didn't quite... I could have probably stayed inside the cap and capped it out, and I would have probably finished higher, but... Yeah, see, we finished at the bottom of our team. And a lot of that because of all of the, unfortunate... We see we even lost money. Awesome. Do. So, not having nearly as good a luck this live stream as the previous live stream. We could do for some cruiser gameplay, but before we do that, we're going to go back to our stream schedule here. And our next live stream is going to be the 21st of June, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Time. It is now currently 7:30 Central Time, so use that as you may, or to do as you need. In the description to this video, there is a link to the Discord server. I highly recommend you check it out. Lots of good people there that are willing to help. Also, if you would like to, you know, participate in the channel logo competition, that will be done through the Discord server. I think that the channel... No, I know that the channel will be unlocked here coming at the end of this live stream, so that you guys can start submitting stuff. You know, make sure it's appropriate if you want to submit something, but I look forward to seeing you guys, see what you guys can come up with for some channel art. That's always a good thing. Also, in the description to this video, there is a link to my Streamlabs page. Holy crap. Good night, Ethermaster. There is a link to my Streamlabs page, which if you would like to donate, you are certainly welcome to do so through that. There is also sponsoring on YouTube if you would like, which is like subscribing on Twitch. Unfortunately, Twitch won't let me monetize without an exclusivity clause in the in their little contract, which means that I can't simulcast to YouTube as well. So, anyway, good night, Thebes. Or Thebes. I'm going with Thebes. Anyway, so there is all of that. So there is that. Yep, there's that. How many times can I say there is that? Play Alsace the Great. No, we're gonna play Richelieu. Because this Richelieu is life. This ship is so great. This is a fantastic ship. I love this ship. I love playing this ship. The ship is so forgiving because it's outside of, you know, people being extremely rude and shooting at the turrets instead of shooting at the bow like they're supposed to, and taking out the turrets. These turrets have a big problem with durability when it comes to, you know, when it comes to dealing with incoming battleship shells. But beyond that, the ship is fantastic. Pretty solid AA, pretty decent secondaries, although this ship is not secondary spec. And very, very punchy guns. What happened to Roma in real life? Well, you'll have to ask the Germans. I think they flew over and dropped a Fritz X bomb on her. Or two, if I remember correctly. They actually Fritz X'd her while she was in transit to be turned over to the Allied forces. So, unfortunately, Roma is sitting at the bottom of the Mediterranean, if I remember correctly. Yo, I just got the Izumo. Now I can't get credits, and I just die so quickly. Any tips on the ship? Free XP past it? No, I'm just kidding. Izumo is a situationally powerful brawler. I would not encourage you to take her into too many brawling situations. I would stay more in the mid ranges and utilize the ship's relative stealth. Oh, that even made me cringe to say that, but use the ship's good, accurate, and punchy guns to do most of the work. That's gonna probably be the best thing you can do to play that ship. Beyond that, man, it's a grind to get to Yamato, and it's not a particularly fun one, and it's not been a fun one forever. Duca de Aosta. We're detected. Okay, it is time to load the baguettes into the boilers. Let's go. We got our baguettes, we've launched them, and we put them in our boilers to get some extra speed. Now we are going to go chase down the enemy and kill them. Oginovoy. Hey. Duca, what are you doing? What is Duca doing? Don't know. I don't think it's a good thing. Yeah, dude, you need to get out of there, because you're dead. One thing to remind people about the French 15-inch guns, like on Richelieu, in order to get good accuracy with these, you really need to know how far to lead. Otherwise, they are some of the worst. The credits thing is always going to be a problem with high-tier ships. There's just no way around it. Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. But yeah, you really do need to aim correctly to get the most out of the guns. Like, there I didn't quite aim correctly. He is wasting his time if he's... Shoot HE. Seriously, shoot HE. You're not doing any damage. There, somebody's got it figured out. Torpedoes, but probably gonna eat one. Man, it's a good thing I saved that damage control party. Now the Cleveland has it figured out. If you shoot HE, you do more damage, especially if you have IFHE. Darn it, Germany. That looks glorious. Look at that accuracy. Oh, really? I want to chastise Wargaming again. Ooh, Richelieu. I want to chastise Wargaming again because I don't like the dispersion system in this game. If you don't aim perfectly, the dispersion increases, the distance between your shells increases because they're trying to assist you in getting hits. Well, I don't want assistance getting hits. I want to learn the accuracy of the guns. And it's very difficult to do that when your ship is hyper inaccurate because you're not, you know, you're quote-unquote struggling to aim or whatever. We are saving the salvo for this destroyer that's right here because the last thing I want to do is eat destroyer. Or eat destroyer torpedoes. Yes, yes. I think he's in his smoke, actually. So we'll just use this opportunity to get the heck out of Dodge. Saving the damage control party. Torpedoes inbound. Good dodge. I think good dodge. Oh, Kutuzov. Keep it where it's at. He's smoking, but he's too close. So he's got torpedoes. I don't think he's got enough range on them. Only one Citadel, unfortunately. Rip? What was that? Oh, Richelieu, that's what that was. This is the crappy part of this whole experience right now. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we overextended, and our team decided to do... what is the team actually doing? I don't get it. Oh, hey, look! Bots are back! More reporting to do. Report. Goodbye. No, you're not alone. I just grinded out most of the IJ and BB line, but I kind of got bored, and now I'm on the German cruiser line. How much does Roma cost in the premium shop? No idea. You're gonna have to check that out. Yep, losses. I think it's weekend game. I think it's the weekend. Does anyone want to agree? And I'm not playing my best either, so that's definitely an issue as well. So it's not like the enemy is entirely to blame. People want to see Roma played. This ship is beyond frustrating, but we'll play it. Roma has probably some of the punchiest guns in the game. However, I don't know. I really hope we get in a 6 to 8 match and not a 8 to 10 match, but that seems unlikely. Hey, Peacekeeper, thanks for the show. Thank you for your content, and thank you for your service. Good game. Hey, Lonnie, thanks for checking out the channel. I really do appreciate it, man. It's this is by far, in my opinion, the best community of any of the YouTubers, in my opinion. It's very strong. It's very tight knit. We don't have, you know, the numbers that other channels do, but we definitely have the quality as opposed to the quantity, and I am perfectly content with that. Would it be bad if they brought back the Belfast and Kutuzov? Are they still OP with all the new ships added to the game? Yes, they are still overpowered. Belfast is ridiculous. I cannot play Kutuzov worth a dang, but it is still a very strong ship, and I think it would be a mistake for them to bring it out. Personally, back out again. But that's just me. I know other people definitely have differing opinions on that. Roma. So what's Roma's big shtick? Well, Roma's big shtick is her 15-inch guns. These are some of the flattest shooting 15-inch guns in the game. The French ones are pretty close, but Roma also has probably the strongest upper hull plating of any battleship currently in the game. And so if you stay angled with her, she is extremely durable. If you don't, her citadel sits above water, and you will die. So, when it comes to facing off against ships like Musashi or Yamato, which can overmatch your front bow, you're better off actually presenting a little bit of a side. Trying to bait them into shooting at the heavy armored belt is going to get you further in life. As for this ship and its absolutely god-awful accuracy and all of that, it's not a good sign of things to come. I got my my water here I'm chugging. Trying to get hydrated for next weekend. How did you put the aim modifier on the game? You talking about this crosshair? Alright, we'll show it. Go to your settings, controls, select crosshair. There's a drop-down menu right here. You can choose from them. The default one is type 1. I am on static number 9. You can also choose between dynamic and static. Which one you choose is entirely up to you. I personally prefer static because it's what I've been using in this game since closed beta. So that's that. That is a default crosshair. That is not a mod. It's in the game by default. So this is the disadvantage. This is the guns on Roma. Could not shoot at him. If I was in an Iowa, or if I was in a Missouri, or Montana, or North Carolina, I would have been able to put rounds so far over that barrier that it would have hurt coming out the other side. Hey, there's some decent accuracy. Oh, wait, I overled him. Or he slowed down, one of the two. Oh, hey, we're broadside to things. Yeah. So that's some Musashi shooting at us. That could be our death. Oh. Boy, that... You don't get that lucky twice, so we're gonna... We are definitely gonna change tactics a little bit here. Once again, islands, not your friend in this thing. There's no... If I was in a US battleship, this Kronstadt would be dead. Oh my gosh. No! Of course I shoot and the Kronstadt beaches himself. And look, the accuracy works out really well when you're shooting at the wrong place. Yep. The wrong place. I said it. The wrong place. This is accurate. Alright, we're gonna turn around. I'm not interested in facing off against a Shimakaze, a Kiev. Shimakaze will absolutely wreck this thing. Oh goody, extra torpedoes coming from, you know... there's an unaccounted for set of torpedoes over there. There's only two destroyers in the game. What would have launched the other set? Tago. Maybe? Oh, Tago's spotted. That's the Cleveland. I don't really have any way of shooting at him, because even if I could see him, I would be hitting islands. Do 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 do. See, if we had a destroyer out here leading this, and not our dead Shimakaze, I might actually be able to, you know, engage something. We can actually sneak these rounds over this island? What is that? Fine. And accuracy. What's that? That should be going clean through a citadel. Overpens. Overpens. I'm glad that those shells are not coming in for me. And now we can't shoot at him, even though he's basically broadside to us because of an island. Because of an island. Okay, maybe we'll get citadels this time. Nope! Overpens. 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 You have when you have the highest velocity 15-inch guns in the game, and some of the highest pen with 15-inch guns in the game, you get a lot of frustrating moments in which a lot of your... Frack me. In which all you get are overpens. This thing sucks at killing cruisers as a result of overpens. This thing sucks at dealing with battleships that are broadside because of overpens. We're eating 3 torpedoes. Oh, we only ate 2. Nothing short of a miracle. Look at this accuracy. I just... How much more precise do I need to get to not miss? If I was in the Iowa, this Musashi would have been dead 7 times over with the number of citadels that I would have accomplished. It's just frustrating. Beyond frustrating, because he is broadside. Like, there is this... He is basically 90 degrees to us. And he's moving so slow... Oh, frack off. Jesus. Still no citadels. I legitimately hate this ship. Oh, now we're... Maybe we'll get lucky. I doubt it. Somehow... Just finish me. I hate this ship so much. Still no citadels! Overpens for fracking days! Did I mention I hate this ship? I legitimately hate this ship. Legitimately hate this ship. I bought it because... I bought it because of the history. But the fact that this ship is so fracking garbage with its accuracy... How many shots did I take at that Musashi? And I did less than 30,000 damage. If I was in a freaking US battleship, I could have been in New Mexico, and I would have taken that Musashi out of this fight. It's stupid. It is a terrible ship. It can't brawl because it lacks the maneuverability and durability that the battleships have. It sucks with secondaries. It has nothing but freaking shell velocity going in its favor. And that's it. It is a freaking terrible premium ship. And absolutely terrible. No, I'm not trying HE. It's a battleship. You should not be shooting HE in a battleship. I'm sorry. To wash that taste out of my mouth, because exceptionally frustrating gameplay, we're gonna play Hood, which at least is tolerable. All Wargaming needs to do is fix the accuracy. Fix the vertical dispersion on that thing, and I will be a happy camper. I don't care if the vertical dispersion spreads it out over the length of Yamato, but when you have a broadside Yamato for freaking days, and not only do you not get any citadels, every penetrating hit you get does, you know, next to no damage, basically. Well, we got up-tiered. Fantastic. I don't know. I'm gonna stop ranting about it because it's just gonna piss me off more. I really don't think British battleships should fire HE either. In fact, I find the tactic disgusting, but unfortunately, most of them have such garbage AP that you have to. And thank you, Wargaming, for creating literally the worst meta in the game. I don't think Hood has any plus detonation traits. I've got det flags on here anyway, just to prevent it, but... Okay, so Hood, battlecruiser. Battlecruisers in this game have, well, I don't know. No, don't Google Translate. Report so that your account gets banned off of YouTube. Italians didn't know how to build a ship. Boy, that's some fighting words. That's some legitimate fighting words right there. I have a bad feeling about this game too. Look at what everybody said BC, and so everybody started going BC, and now we've got a Missouri and a Richelieu going to A. Which is better, British or Japanese battleships? In my opinion, the Japanese battleships are significantly better than the British. The British just suffer from too much... Well, for one, aside from being the worst meta in the entire game, they have some of the worst accuracy and outright shell damage. The only thing that makes them tolerable is the fact that if you do spam HE, they do decent damage. But they're not really all that durable. They're not really all that good either. I don't know. Me personally, outside of the British premiums, I should clarify. Outside of the British premiums are all fantastic. Nelson, Duke of York, as much as it pains me to say that. Obviously Hood. All very, very good. Very, very good ships. Overled the Missouri. Interesting. Yeah, watch out for the Bismarck. There's not one on their team, thankfully, so don't have to do too much watching out. More concerned about the Friedrich de Gross that I can't target, even though he's well within range. Serious! Game! Hello! Target him! Pressing X. Y'all hear me spamming the X key? Oh, and it wants me to target the Missouri that I can't see. There! Jesus! Eats! Yay! Normal pen that did no damage because wargaming. This is part of the reason why I get burnt out so easily with this game. Little things that honestly don't belong in this game, like that, definitely add to the frustration and stress of this game. Hey! Finally some decent accuracy. And we're gonna miss. Or not. Yep. Remember how I said I wanted to restart doing the videos? I'm thinking a longer break is necessary at this point. Oh, and of course, he starts slowing down, and of course, because the game doesn't recognize that that's the correct place to aim for where he will be, we get crappy dispersion. So they made such a big hoopla about going to A, and now they're not going to A. Brilliant. It's the weekend. Really also hope they first fix German battleship accuracy while they're fixing Romas. Don't count on it. German battleship accuracy is the way it is because the secondaries have been artificially buffed to well above what they would have been in real life.
Enemy battleship detected.
That Missouri bow on, I can't really tell. Not really. Again with the accuracy.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Just, it makes me laugh. Such stupid little mechanics ruin so much of this game. Actually, there's worse meta than the fire one, the radar one. Yeah, but radar at least makes sense from a historical standpoint, and the counters are very easy. What isn't very easy, though, is dealing with the,
Enemy cruiser detected.
I don't think the radar meta is that bad.
Enemy
There are far worse metas in this game. I do think the battleship fire meta is by far the worst. Well, at least we're finally starting to get some hits in. We're gonna turn and we're gonna focus on Alabama and North Carolina.
On the enemy warship. Affirmative.
We're gonna close the gap a little bit here. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. We're not gonna have much of a choice. Once again, dispersion is opened up artificially because the game thinks we're gonna miss, but reality is we were hitting exactly where we were aiming.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
No offense, but every time I see a hood on my team, I want to protect. While it's on the enemy team, I want to use the Bayern and one-shot it. There wasn't the Bayern that one-shot it. It was the Bismarck. Prince Eugen was with her.
enemy battleship detected.
This dispersion is impressive. Oppressive, impressive. However you wish to word it.
Enemy cruiser detected.
He's slowing down. He's trying to bait shots towards him. Finally! Look at that dispersion. Maybe we'll get lucky and Citadel him. I'm actually really curious to see what Wargaming does for the Italian battleships, because if Roma is any indication, it's going to be really annoying to play them. Because they will have zero good traits. Which in my opinion is a bad thing, because the guns that Roma used did have accuracy problems. Don't get me wrong, they were not the most accurate 15-inch guns in the world. The high velocity and basically guaranteed that. The reasons why it wasn't the most accurate had more to do with the quality of the shells being produced by the manufacturers, not because of any inherent inaccuracy in the guns themselves. The gun mounts themselves were actually really quite good. Once again, artificially increased dispersion because crappy wargaming dispersion mechanics. And we only get one shell hit as a result. Depends if you're shooting at and what you're aiming at. We literally didn't even get... We probably lost money on that battle, too. Oh, we made 168,000 somehow. Yikes. Yep. Salt is gonna be flowing here for a minute. That match. Really don't think that that should have been quite that bad. Pulling from other ships. Now let's make sure it's just not me. Yeah, Beretta makes fantastic firearms. Prior to about 1998, 2000, when they started making all their polymer crap. The M9, contrary to popular belief, if you actually buy an Italian-made M9 or M92, way better than the... way better than the American-made ones. Way tighter tolerances, much more accuracy. I love my actual Italian 92 A1. I love it to death. Play the Yamato, you might get 300k again. Man, I wish, but I'm legitimately not holding my breath for that. That game was so unreal. I don't think I could replicate it. I honestly don't think I could replicate it. The reason why I say that is because I hate that ship so much. I don't hate it as much as I hate Roma, but it's bad. And we got kind of the perfect storm with regards to what happened there. So I doubt I could replicate it. I really do. Gearing, Benson, Yugamo. What are we going up against? Gearing, Yue Young, Fletcher, Ognivoy. So, same. Superior. Basically the same. Maybe we'll get 300k off of Missouri. Missouri's always been good to me. What is this dude going on about? We just potato and Yamato like usual. That's pretty much what happens normally. But you would know because you're the expert at potatoing, Land Warrior. Evening, Victor Yao. How's it going? You're at least earlier this time. You'll actually be able to catch about an hour of it instead of the last couple times where you only caught like the last 15, if that. What did this gearing... Oh, maybe he's just laying smoke for me? Well, we'll take him up on that offer. Although it's not nearly as effective anymore, but... Ryan Z is asking me to play the Bismarck again. Might have time for one more battle between this one and the traditional Montana battle at the end. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe this one of these 3 battleships will sit broadside to us the whole game. My guess is that is highly unlikely. But I can dream, right? Oh look, Iowa, North Carolina. That means there's only a Republique left. Who wants to guess where the Republique is? Crap. Apparently the aim is just me. Yue Young is over here too? Really? Awesome. I love when the Yue Young is on the woofda. Well, that's gonna hurt him. I'm half tempted to just let him die to it. Ooh. Mine? It's so the story of this live stream. It is so this live stream. We do need to get rolling out of here because this Yue Young can guarantee you is putting torpedoes into here now that he knows that I'm in here. We want to get the heck out of here. He's probably within radar range. Oh, he's not. All right. There he is. Yeah, he did show up finally. Fletcher's over here. He's actually what's detecting us, I think. Moyne. That would be glorious if that works. The overpen for days thing is getting a wee bit old. I would love to dev strike something, RNGesus. I don't know what I would you know, dev strike at this point, except for maybe that Des Moines again, but man. A few milliseconds off should have been your kill. Yep, should have been. Well, I learned from watching my videos. Goodness gracious. Trying to decide if I like you, Land Warrior, or if I just want to just make fun of you. I think making fun of you is easier. Yes, yes.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Don't think we're gonna get... No, we didn't get any hits on him, unfortunately. What over here? Republique is coming back around this way. That's always a pleasant surprise. Baltimore backing up. If I can get these guns to finally traverse, we might actually be able to do that. You must give in the polymer side of the force. Get a polymer Beretta. I don't mind polymer guns, I just hate polymer Berettas. In my opinion, they're really not that, they really didn't do that good of a job with them. This Des Moines, I really want to know where he's at. Oh, their Ognivoy's dead. If they would kill this UA Young, we might actually have some comfort and joy over here, and some good tidings and Christmassy things. Not even in July. Yeah, I usually do both, that's true. In fact, look at how well this match has gone so far. We're 7 minutes into this and we've done 4,000 damage. Turn guns! There's a smoke of a hit. That's gonna be another good one. Or it'll be bounces. There you go. Oh, he's shooting at the Baltimore. That was cute. Des Moines, he actually got all the way over there? Okay. That's fine. I'm content with this. Okay, now we're gonna focus back on this Republique. Missed, because that's what we do, apparently, in this ship. Somehow. You guys are weird and wrong. It's midwinter right now. Midsummer right now. Gosh. How dare you tell me how to live my life? It's unacceptable. Do 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 do. I'm guessing the... Oh, he is! Hey, buddy. At least now I know where he's at, and I know that I need to continue this turn. The radar range on this 9.5. I was gonna say, isn't the radar range on this further than that? Guess not. Onward! Did I miss a UA Young match? No, you did not. New Zealand. Yeah, but you guys have all that blood rushing to your head because you're upside down all the time, so I'm not sure you're actually right. I think you're lying to us. And by New Zealand, really what you meant was Middle Earth, right? I think you meant Middle Earth. The troll is so real. Kronstadt, Cleveland. I think we're just going to use our stealth to... Oh, we spotted the Iowa. Woo! Cleveland. It'd be nice to poke this Baltimore, but not gonna happen. Kind of want this Kronstadt to open up this broadside as opposed to... Yes! 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 Give it to me, baby. Oh ho! Oh ho! He's a belter! Beltaloda.
Target penetrated.
Hey, buddy! Remember that time that you had hit points? Half of them just disappeared. I forget. Kronstadt. Okay. Oh, he's turning too. We'll go close to the crony. We can still get some pretty decent damage rolls against him if we continue to work our angles. He's gonna have to choose what he wants to angle to. He is choosing poorly. My secondaries have even opened up on him. That's how poorly he's chosen. Good night. Your citadel is mine. Finally, feeling some love here. Got a whole lot of love. Ew. Bounce-a-dee, bounce, bounce, bounce-a-dee, bounce, bounce, enjoy these citadels. Oh, or not. He's gonna try to ram. Actually, he's gonna try and joust. So this is actually a good opportunity to talk about this. We're just gonna sail straight. He missed. Thank goodness. Keep turning. I'm gonna turn just enough so that when he opens up this broadside, he's going to die. Like that. Had I had both my guns up, he would have died bigly. Okay, so on those jousting matches, he made the mistake, right? Not that he had much of a choice, he had to choose. Oop, didn't get to choose. Say it. The bots, they're impressive. So when it comes to those engagements like that, how much money did we end up making? 800,000. When it comes to those engagements like that, you never want to turn and keep turning. Like he went full rudder, right? So he when he did it, he kind of was like, "Hey, I'm gonna turn full rudder over," and I only turned. Initially, I didn't turn at all. Like, didn't even think about turning, and then I started turning at the very end there before I shot my rear guns. But when they overturn like that, if you just keep going straight and just turn just enough to bring your front guns to bear, you can win those drive-bys 110% of the time, because you're going to be angled, and you might take 10, 12,000 damage because he, you know, shoots through your superstructure or through the end of your stern. But when he overextends like that, as you saw, he got citadeled. Yeah, don't do that. So when it comes to those jousts, the best thing that you could do is basically sail in roughly a straight line. More Merc camos so that we can troll Moon Puma. Super container! Woo! I wonder what it's gonna be. Do I want to open it or do I want to make people wait? I want to open it or do I want to make people wait? Which would I rather do? I think I'm going to drink on this for a little bit here and before I make up my decision. Water. It is amazing. All right, we'll open it. Oh, boo. I thought it was going to be something interesting, and instead they gave me these crappy, really crappy, whatchamacallits. Lol. We could use battleship. We should probably play something other than another battleship. Let's... No. Yeah, we played Zhao. We've played all of these, the exception to Katori. That's not happening. Which one shall I play? Don't know. Screw it. We'll play Belfast. I don't like those modules. I really don't. Those modules are really annoying. I mean, it has uses, but you really have to have a specific ship to put it on. And I'm not even sure what it takes over. That matchmaking, though. There's only 2 tier 7s in this match. And, it's myself and a Miyoko. That's pretty friggin' awesome. And it's Haven, so we've got plenty, and I mean plenty, of islands to hide behind. To preserve smoke until the very bitter end. I don't have Hipper, would have had to have been Prince Eugen. But nope, we're playing the pay fast. Because who doesn't love this ship? I mean, honestly. Alrighty, so Belfast. Belfast is, like most of the Royal Navy light cruisers, kind of soft. No heel, unlike her counterparts, and no torpedoes, unlike her counterparts. However, she trades the heel and torpedoes for radar hydro smoke plus HE. And so, very potent. Speaking of very potent, I can't help but imagine what Minotaur would have been like with HE. 2100 shell damage coming out every 3 seconds just seems ridiculous to me, but I suppose we'll get that experience if we were to take the Worcester and division up with a destroyer. I suppose that would accomplish a very similar thing, wouldn't it? Play the Shikaku. I don't have Shikaku. I don't even have Hiryu. You should know better. I have Ryojo, and I have Kaga, and I have Enterprise, and up to Lexington on the US line, but I'm not playing carriers, so... Protect the destroyers. Yeah, he should. We're gonna do something. We're gonna be... I'm gonna call it aggressive, because that's really what it is. We're gonna see if we can't stick our nose in the B cap. One of the fun things to do in this game and in this ship is to put yourself in positions that you probably shouldn't be in. We're not gonna make it there. We've got a meme boat over here, so we're just gonna have to. Hey, buddy. Sure would be a shame if somebody radared you. Hello, comrade. Poor Akotnik. Rip. And my kill gets stolen. Not just once, but again. The hydro is very useful for being in this smoke because obviously the ability to you know, see incoming torpedoes. Akotnik's torpedoes are only 4.5K, so not a huge concern, but there is an Anshan over there.
All stations requesting
Hello, Emerald.
designated target.
I wish I had a brain. Great job. Yeah, great job, destroyers. Hey, there's the Miyoko. Come back here, Miyoko. I only want to play with you. Maybe I'll get lucky and steal this Anshan. Nothing would make me happier right now because somebody stole my Hotnik. OMG. Nope. Beautiful. Just beautiful. He's such a beautiful little lady. We should probably stop shooting. In fact, we should probably accelerate too. Not detected now, though, thankfully. Rip my hit point pool. We knew that was coming. We had pissed off the Queen Elizabeth by shooting at her.
Enemy battleship sighted.
We're in a really good place to maximize our potential, though. Yeah, but Worcester doesn't have smoke to our knowledge. I'm not sure I could quite stomach calling them the same. I think we'll be alright. Oh, Miyoko was spotting us. We're about to be alright, though. Let's get together. Be alright. Everybody wants a piece of the pay fast whenever it comes up. I get it. No, she's just that ship that you just want a piece of the action. Okay, fire there. Oktyabrskaya has ridiculous heals, so we will focus our attention on the Britannia first. If we can get a single fire on Britannia, we'll stop there. Oh, Cesare burned her damage control. That works for me too. 46 seconds left in this smoke. What class of cruiser is the Belfast? It is a Crown Colony. No. County class.
Enemy cruiser.
No. It's part of the Edinburgh class. It's the same class as the Edinburgh, which I guess would be it would be the town class. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Interesting strategy, Reds. Well, don't taunt them, jeez. We want all the damage to ourselves. Come on now. Watch Wargaming will resell that ship again, just like they said they would never sell the König Albert, which is on sale in the RU server and EU server. No, Wargaming would never do something quite like that. You mean to tell me that Wargaming wasn't completely honest when they were talking about the, selling certain ships again? It's not like they didn't, this didn't already happen once before with Tirpitz. Tirpitz was supposed to be an exclusive, and so a whole crap ton, and I do mean a 1 metric crap ton of people bought Tirpitz under the impression that Tirpitz would not be for sale ever again. And what was the end result? Turbines is for sale. And has been, quite honestly, quite a lot. So, I don't believe Wargaming when they say anything is exclusive except for certain ships like Imperator Nikolai. Those definitely have been exclusives. I'm gonna wait for him to shoot again. I want him to shoot at this, our secondary started the fire. I want him to shoot at the Pensacola. Shoot at him. Oh, the game ended. I was stupid. We've not had a very good series of games, so I think we can sneak one more in here. We'll show Kutuzov since a lot of people ask about Kutuzov. Should be able to. Should have IFHE. Smokescreen expert. IFHE concealment. Yep. Alright, let's go. I do have König Albert, but no. Or Banana Boat. It's so true. Banana Boat got screwed in that match. It was kind of unfortunate, but, you know, that's what he gets. The only ship that will never be sold again is the Kitakami, who is not in the game files, according to Wargaming. Although it would not surprise me if Kitakami does make a comeback. No, I could see Missouri coming back. I really could. Good to know, Atlas. I guess I don't... It's called the Edinburgh class in game, which is part of the reason why I used it. But, it is the town class cruisers, obviously. Kitakama files were never completely removed. Wargaming keeps a copy of every single version of the game that they have released, so that they can go back and they can see what changes were made. If they get a bug that comes up, they can trace it back. They mentioned that in their developer diaries when they did the recap of how World of Warships has changed over the years. Kitakami with deep water torpedoes and a torp reload booster. Oh man, that would be absolute troll. They should get rid of Mikasa. That thing is garbage. I hate it too. Wargaming isn't going to bring back the Trump wagon unless they're willing to catch heat for nerfing its credit generation. Except for they haven't nerfed its credit generation. What I think people need to remember is that the way battleships generate credits is the same way they generate XP. Percentage of a ship's hit point pool that they've dealt damage to. And ships like Musashi and all that are scaled because they can do an insane amount of damage. The one they sell for $4.99 when you get US tanks and US ships. Are you talking about the complete package where they literally sell every single premium for both games that they have? Mikasa's not a good ship. Don't buy it. That ship's not even good with a dedicated secondary build. I don't know if we can get away with. Maybe once the Gajimada's once his smoke. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to use it. We're gonna have to creep forward a little bit here. He just fired. So 5 minutes from now, the game will finally render him. Which that's exactly how long it took. Forget, these things are 8K. Hey, we got a fire on him. That's always a good sign. They've got a Kutusov. What tier is Edinburgh? Edinburgh is tier 8. Ooh. Gajimata, there's a DD over there that you should go find. Still burning? No, he repaired it. Should shoot at him. Oh, jeez and Pete's game. The rate at which ships render in this game is insanely poor. Of course, Wargaming's excuses is, well, netcode. Like, well, no, not netcode, because this has only been a problem since they changed the way that this game renders ships. Okay, Cleveland's on fire. Hello, comrade! 5K for you! Oh no, not me being detected. Whatever will I do? I don't know. We'll just engage WASD. 3 fires right after he burns his repair. That is not the most cancerous thing in the world. I don't know what is. Give me that 4th fire spot. That'd be awesome. Somebody else is going to steal my kill. That's going to be really irritating. Oh, goody. I was really worried there for a minute that we weren't going to get credit for that. It's taken a long time to get any damage in this match. USS Kidd is on sale. Is that a good ship? Oh, that is a good ship. I would say it's an alright ship. The Kidd has, the Kidd's torpedo thing is really annoying, though. That is a legitimate downside to that ship, and unfortunately Wargaming has unleashed that pox upon us. And has continued to release that pox upon us for unknown reasons. Oh, those are coming into me. Oofta. That could have been ugly. I don't want to burn the damage control party again because it's unlikely that this Gajimata is going to continue to spot for me. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. It would appear, Tovarish, that you have overled. Might have to if this Gajimata goes down. Okay, he shot at us. Let's turn this boat around. This is gonna hurt, because those are incoming. Oh, we're lucky. We're good. We got this. Turpitz is on fire. Hopefully he burns his damage control party so that the torpedoes from the Gajimata get some good flood damage on him too. Oh, he burned his repair. Oh, mistakes were made. Buddy, now you're gonna flood to death. That sucks. Or is he healing it? I can't tell. Oh, he's pissed at the Gajimata. Yeah, he healed it. Okay, so now would be a good time to get that. Yeah, nope, need the fire. There's a fire. There's 2 fires. He's dead. Hello, look at that Russian bias. Glorious Soviet Union make fantastic vodka-infused rounds. was nice knowing you, Tirpitz. Okay. Burn, baby, burn. They're asking $42 for the kid? Man. You gotta be careful with this idea that the kid is supposedly an AA boat. It's not any better of an AA boat than any of the other USN destroyers with defensive fire. It trades a lot to get it. It is only marginally worse, or sorry, marginally better in the AA department than the Benson is. Which is the only reason it makes sense at tier 8. What makes the kid strong is the fact that it has access to a heal, which is exceptionally strong for a destroyer to have a heal. Oh, he's even closer than that. We are going to pop our smoke, because there are battleships and stuff coming this way. No! Yee! That was an interesting sound glitch. Excusez-moi? We need... No! Bismarck, we need you to be spotted. Thank you... What? Well, that sucks. He can't see you if you don't move. Don't think that's how that works. Another fire on the Bismarck? That'd be great. Yeah. We get the thing out of vodka infused selenium-based rounds now. Give me another fire. Then we can yell at him, Didi Nahui. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. Apparently it's my accuracy that is to blame for the vast majority of the problems that I've had with this ship in the past. There's another fire. That sucks for him. We'll just keep burning. Burn, burn, burn. You burn the ring of fire. He's on fire in 3 places, because that's really balanced. Might be able to, if this Bismarck dies here shortly, which he should. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Thank you. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the double strike, but we're gonna try for the Citadel hits. Finish him. He's accelerating, so probably not gonna get him. There is something in our gap. Well, that's rude. Those are some good shots. Oh. This Gajamata is like, hey, I know you're a Kutuzov, and I know you like smoke, so I got smoke for you to sit in. And pelt the ever-living crap out of this poor Baltimore. Look at how much damage we're doing. This is light cruiser AP. Oh, there's even a Kraken on the line, so we need to actually maneuver here. Keeping the rate of fire up, even though it says that we're not going to hit. You never know, you might sneak something over. Those might. One of 2 things is going to happen. We're either going to cap them out, which is what I suspect is going to happen. Yeah, we got just two flat arcs to shoot over this island, unfortunately, which means we're probably not going to get our Kraken. Getting that to Kirov would have been nice, but man. What a nightmare. Wait, what? If you buy the USN campaign crates in the shop, do you have a higher chance of getting a ship mission? What ship mission? Last live stream Friday said that radar needs a nerf since there is so much of it. The issue isn't necessarily that it has that the radar can see through islands and stuff. It's just people get real frustrated with game mechanics that have left unchanged, and wargaming is really out of ideas for things to do. Personally, I would have liked to have seen something like I don't know. I would have liked to have seen them do something with the like cue balling for U.S. heavy cruisers, which increased their rate of fire briefly to very good. I don't think we're gonna get the kill. Yeah, denied. Atlanta Kid, Monahan, and Sims. So I have that. I have that. I don't really want that, and I have that. That stinks. Learning is easy. Play a battle. Okay. What is this? Okay. Good, top of the team. Who would have thought? Well, we have time for one last battle, and it is going to be, per tradition, Montana! Which, hopefully we can have a better game in this than we did in the Missouri, which the Missouri game wasn't actually all that bad. The battle! No one ever says the German Hydro at Tier 8 and Tier 10 is not OP, yet they cry over radar. Well, that's kind of my observation. It's not like they put radar on a whole bunch of destroyers. And it's not like they didn't make the destroyers that can have radar force them to actually pick something. Yeah, the USS Black gets radar and smoke together, if I remember correctly, but how many Blacks have you seen? I can think of maybe half a dozen that I've seen in-game. And that's really not all that impressive when you think about it. I've seen very few radar Pan-Asian destroyers. That's because the smoke is so incredibly strong. I don't know. I don't think radar is really all that bad, but you know, you get 6-kilometer hydro with the Z-52 and the Hindenburg and the Grosser Kurfürst, and that for some odd reason is balanced, even though it lasts for, you know, 2.5 minutes or whatever it is. You can get the kid and other ships and mission out of the USA camp period. Do the ones that you buy in the shop give a higher chance of getting one? I doubt it. What, less than 100 people have the USS Black? Less than 1,000 of them. Yep, that would be probably accurate. I know a couple people, I know at least 2 people that have them, and I don't know how they had the tolerance to sit through that much ranked. Like, I am a strong supporter that ranked should have a voice, like team-based voice chat. Should be able to utilize, because the lack of communication there is just insane. People are crying about radar right now because everyone is playing Tier 8 to Tier 10 US cruisers to finish the campaigns. Absolutely. And that's a very, 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 very good point. Yeah, they give you a 33% chance of finishing the missions faster? Huh? I forgot to look. Shimakaze Asashio. Goodness freaking gracious. Aye! And detected. I'm assuming by the Asashio. 5 minutes after he was detected, he finally respawned.
Enemy battleship sighted.
And nuke the Cleveland. I'll buy it. Man, I really want to know what destroyer it is that's in the cap there. Eee! I think we might actually kill that Cleveland. Goodbye, sayonara. No! What? That was on 2 pens with 6K, and somebody else steals the kill. I am noticing a trend. It's not a good trend, but it's trend. This is actually harder because I can't really see him. Yeah, I didn't. That was going to be a tough shot to actually land. I'm hoping that the Sashio is actually up in C. That would be the greatest thing in the world. And down goes Des Moines. Goodbye, sayonara. Down he goes. We're gonna get a solo cap on it. Oh, we'll get some assistance here. Dang. I was hoping that we would cap enough of this before the Zao got in that maybe we could get a solo cap or something. Lions, tigers, bears. We're gonna be seeing tigers after this, believe it or not. If you would like to hang around after this battle, wow, didn't work. If you'd like to hang around after this battle, we are going to be playing War Thunder Ground Forces, which has the potential for us to witness. Crap, that's the Sashio that's over here. They have the potential to get in some matches that have some tigers, depending on how high people have finally gotten in the game. I know where I'm at. I know I can see them, unfortunately, too often, but I don't know if Land Warrior and Moon Puma and Co. are high enough up yet to actually get there. Why is the dispersion on reversing ships so completely crazy for ships moving forward or making a turn? Man, you should go watch my video on the from the hood from this live stream. And the reason why it's so crazy is because of how this game's dispersion system works. If I may go on another long rant again, basically what happens is that the game is going to artificially increase your dispersion to help you achieve hits on targets if you do not aim perfectly. Now, the downside to this is it's reliant upon the game actually figuring out what that number is. And so as a result, what happens is when a ship is reversing and going forward, it moves that point back and forth ever so slightly. So you can actually, just by cycling back and forth on the throttle, can actually influence where incoming shots and what they do. It's hyper freaking annoying. And I really wish that Wargaming would give us the option to remove this system so that the dispersion that you get from shooting at enemies was the actual dispersion of the guns, as opposed to this artificially inflated garbage that they've currently given us. Lammy did the math on them with the French crates. The German ones had an average of 3. Oh, okay. Why? Oh, to answer that, why do you not want to visit the glorious city of Gulag? Because I am not a Gulag warrior. That is for Land Warrior. So if you're good at your aim, you get punished by the game mechanics. Yep, that's 130% accurate. Welcome to Wargaming. I really want to do something aside from turn into this Sashio, but oh, that ain't the most lucky thing that's ever happened. I don't know what is. I don't know where the other set's at. Other sets, plural. Our Shimikaze is doing a fantastic job of not going and hunting him down, so we're gonna play more passive now because of it. That's gonna hurt that Cleveland, I hope, a lot. Yeah. And once again, dispersion does I don't know what things. And the other thing, too, is I think the dispersion actually determined at the moment you fire the guns, as opposed to, you know, when it's in flight, or however you want to word that. Yeah. Well, we've got some other things that we can shoot at. Like a Mogami, that's over there, and a Grosser Kurfürst, that's over there, and we've got toys! He did. Next toy. Or somebody killed my Cleveland over there that I was engaging, because that's how this usually works. Sashio. 20k Deepwater Torps. Is 100% balance. Seven minutes after being detected. Oh, frack. Well, Shimikaze would be foolish not to come in here. Our Shimikaze should definitely engage him with guns. Well, that is exceptional. What did our Shimikaze do this whole match? All I want for Christmas is a Shima that does his job. A Shima that does his job. He doesn't know where I'm at. Which is probably a good thing. Now he does. Guns! Come on! Oh, that's right, he's on reload. Why are my guns not traversing worth a crap? Four overpens, and now we're dealing with a Grosser Kurfürst. We're broadside to him. That's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Knew that was coming. Unfortunately, we're forced to make... Don't let him get torpedoes off. Thank you. Beaching is preferable to eating torpedoes, even though it means we're going to take a lot of damage from... God damn it. We're eating a torpedo. And we're flooding to death! Woo! Hopefully this game will end before then. We're gonna get like maybe one more salvo off, and then we are kaputs. Even less now. Yep. Well, that's a convenient place to go ahead and end this, because that was a terrible match. But hey, our next World of Warships live stream is going to be next Thursday, the 21st of June, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Time. And I really hope to see you guys there. Again, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of you who would like to hang around, we are going to be starting the War Thunder Ground Forces live stream We're going to do it at about, we'll do 15 after. So we'll do 15 after the hour here. That'll give me time to switch on over everything that needs to get switched over. As with always, if you guys have not joined the Discord server, I would highly recommend that you do so. Again, planning on unlocking the channel for you guys to upload your ideas for the channel art. Looking again for a channel logo. If you do plan on making one, again, remember it needs to be appropriate. So, highly recommend you guys, check out the Discord server regardless of whether or not you want to do that. Lots of great people there willing to help you out, including myself. I do occasionally respond on there. Yeah, I hope to see you guys for the War Thunder live stream again about 15 after, so quarter after the hour. We will start up again. So anyway, I am your Peacekeeper. Hope to see you guys at the live stream for War Thunder. If not, thanks for watching.